True believers, it's your own pal Spider-Man. Happy Saturday. Getting back in the swing of things. I've been sick for most of last week. Actually, I started getting sick on last week Wednesday. Had a little bit of tickle in my throat. Got a little bit worse on Thursday. And then Thursday after work, I was dead. Just achy and fever, and ended up having the flu. Was down Thursday, most of Friday, and then Saturday started to feel a little bit better. So still got a little bit of a tickle in my throat, a little bit of a cough, but pretty much everything is cleared up. Luckily for me, Friday, the base was closed due to weather, so I didn't have to take the day off of work for being sick, because otherwise I'd have just not come in anyways because I was sick. But we are making some progress, some very good progress on my CBL tonsorial 3017. Last time I weighed this, I have about 12 grams of soap left. So again, using this thing every day. I'm not doing any cheat days. We're allowed 4 cheat days if you've got, in case you're in part of a pass and you get something that you need to try to send it on to other people, or just you need a break, whatever. But I'm using this every day. I'm not going to take any breaks. Just want to use it up and see how long it takes. And the less breaks you take, the sooner that happens. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, but today I decided to pick up my Paladin Badger. Badgers, for me, tend to eat up the soaps a little bit quicker than the synthetics do. So I thought, well, since we're trying to power through this last bit, maybe we'll use the Badger to get through it. And I got a little chunk of soap right there, came off. So sometimes when you're getting near the last bit of your soaps and you're getting that little donut, these little things cling to the side, well then as you're lathering, they kind of rip off. So I try to press those back into the soap. I don't want to necessarily rinse that out or get rid of it, but you also kind of want to eliminate those little pieces and parts from swirling around in there, because they're not doing any good. But if I press it back into the soap, hopefully it'll become part of the greater mass and I won't be wasting it. I don't want to, even if it's a little piece like that, I really don't want to throw soap away and affect how many shaves I'm going to get off of the puck, if you know what I mean. I don't want to, not like I'm trying to cheat, but if you're pitching off half a gram here and there, then you're not getting a true sense of how much you've actually used. Doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, probably not, but it's just the way I roll. And this is my one brush from Sterling, or from, rewind that, from Paladin. That is one of the old school knots. It says Kansas City and London on it. Probably not going to show up, but it does. And kind of out of all my Paladins today, I grabbed that one. Just kind of a nod to the Chiefs for winning their conference. Going to the Super Bowl next weekend. So I am not generally a big sports fan. Didn't really grow up watching much football. So just kind of got into football a little bit later in life. So I enjoy watching it, but I don't seek it out, and I don't have TV anyways, so I don't have a way to watch the games unless I go someplace else to watch the games. But we were out last weekend and stopped at a barbecue place in Kansas City and was able to watch the last part of the game last week. And saw him win, so that was pretty cool. So definitely gonna look for a place to go watch the Super Bowl. I think I just nicked myself. I don't know. Felt like it, but I don't see any blood. So I was really happy to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Looking forward to that. And it's the first time they've been in the Super Bowl in 50 years. They were in Super Bowl number 1, and they were in Super Bowl number 4. And now Super Bowl 54. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool for everybody here. Pretty cool. I got a lot of friends that grew up here and been following their whole life, so it's pretty cool. So anyways, I am using my Hiram Commander razor. It's got the cool snake scales on it. It's got the same head as the Orin razor, if you've used the Orin, but which I've got the Orin on test loan right now, and I've got the Enoch on test loan right now, so I've been trying those. I prefer this to all of them, but I'm actually using the plates from the Orin on my Hiram. The Hiram only comes with the number 2, and the Orin came with a, I'm shaving backwards today. The Orin comes with a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I did, Nick. I got a little blood now coming through. Felt like I got myself. Which is weird because I got the number 1 plate on this right now. So it should be a little milder. Anyways, the Hiram only comes with a 2. The Orin came with the 1, 2, and 3. So since I got the Orin on loan, I thought I'd put the 1 and 3 plates on my Hiram and see if it makes any difference. I used the 3 yesterday. Shave didn't feel any better, didn't feel any different, except there was a little bit more blade feel. Other than that, everything else about it was the same, which I kind of expect that, since this system has a floating head. So all of the dynamics of the blade are really with its interaction with the top cap. So you can make the top cap taller, which is all the 1, 2, and 3 is just different step heights, basically. So you can make them taller, but it's not going to affect the blade itself. And which I guess is the case for most adjustable razors. You're really just adjusting the height of it. But I guess I'm looking at it differently, because in like a DE, you got the cap is bending the blade down and is creating an angle. Well, there's no such bending on this razor, so maybe that's why I'm looking at it a little bit differently. Like maybe adding that extra height doesn't really matter, because if you're just interacting with the cap, it's not really doing much else. So I guess it's really just giving you a little bit of that margin of safety if you're riding it on the bar there. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got the 1 in it right now. It definitely feels smoother. But I don't think the shave is actually changing at all. The 1 actually feels pretty nice. But I didn't have any issues with the 2. So I was mainly trying these out to see if maybe those extra caps is something that I would want to purchase because they do sell them individually. I think overall I would maybe prefer the 1, but I had been using the 2 for a week or so without knowing any different, and it was getting just fine shaves. Never even got a nick. This is the first nick I've ever gotten with this razor, and just odd that it was with the number 1 plate. But I think it just kind of had a weird fold in it while I was talking and just kind of snagged it. So we're gonna do a little bit of touch up on my cheeks. And this blade has been through some paces too, so it could be getting a little dull, I'm not sure. I've been using this blade for close to 2 weeks, and I've been switching it in and out of all these different razors I've been trying. So, could be the blade, but maybe not as close as I have normally been getting with my Hiram. So it's either the blade is giving up on me, or maybe there is a difference between the mild plate and the medium plate. Either way, I'm going back to the number 2 on my razor for the next shave, and I'm happy with it. So I've tried the 3, I've tried the 1. I don't really notice enough of a difference, or nothing was better, just a different feel really. So I don't need to buy any of the other plates, which is good. All right. So happy with that shave. Happy for the Chiefs. And there's lemon. Inside joke for all of you that don't know. Nurse Dave loves his Thayer's lemon. And he always says Thayer's lemon whenever he's gonna use it on his videos. But we didn't think he was saying Thayer's. We thought he was saying theirs. So every time we thought he was saying there's lemon, and we thought it was a riot. And then he finally came out and said, I'm not saying theirs, I'm saying Thayer's. Like, well, now it's not even funny anymore. Because now it's just stating the obvious. We thought he was being cute about it. So this is my second time using the Thayer's lemon. I kind of was doing some research on some different witch hazel products and the different Thayer's products, and seeing they've got astringents and they've got toners. Basically, the toners are alcohol free. The astringents have alcohol in them. Only 2 astringents. There's the lemon and the original, and then the toners are the ones that come in the different flavors: the cucumber, the coconut water, the rose, lavender, and I think maybe one other one, and original unscented. Actually, original and unscented. There's an unscented, and then there's the original. The original just smells like witch hazel. The unscented shouldn't smell like anything. The lemon appears to be the one that's best for your skin. Lots of different plant extracts and other things that are in the lemon that aren't in any of the other products. So I was on the train of, why are you going to spend 10, 12 bucks on a bottle of witch hazel when you can buy the cheap stuff at Walmart for $1.50? And after really digging into it and researching and seeing that there was so much other stuff in here that was good for your skin, I decided to splurge, grab myself a bottle, try it out, see if Dave was crazy or see if he was really onto something. The lemon scent is very light. When I used it yesterday, it did stick around a little bit longer than I figured it would. But it's very mild, so I don't think it's going to interfere with anything. I do feel like it's kind of tacky on my face right now, so I definitely am not going to leave my face just like this. I'm going to apply some aftershave. I've been going through some samples that Eric sent me. So today I'm going to be using some Lisa's natural herbal creations, some of her post-shave elixir. This pump doesn't really work very well for her product, but that's not the type of pump hers has. Let's look at that blood going on. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna grab my Allen Blanc. Get a little bit in there. Okay, now for the post shave. So Eric sent me a few samples, probably about 7 different post-shave products, all balms, elixirs, skin foods, that sort of thing. And being that it's super dry and super cold outside, just kind of wanted to see what all these maybe upper level balms are. I've got a few balms up here behind my brushes. I got some Brute, got some True Fit and Hill, I got some St. Charles Shave, the Nivea Sensitive, obviously. Everybody should have that. I've got some Sterling Balm. I got the Thayer's Witch Hazel Balm. I've got the AFTA. I've got the Aquavelva 5-in-1. I've got some vintage Burt's Bees, Bay Rum Balm. So I use those all from time to time, but when it's really dry, and when I'm really looking for something to help heal my face, make it feel, because sometimes it's so dry and after shaving I go outside and my skin just aches. It just stings, and it's not because I had a bad shave, it's just because it's dry. And so I've been looking for something that's a little bit better, something to just help heal my face and make it feel not so dry. So Eric sent me one of each of the stuff that he's got, so that's kind of what I'm going through and seeing if I like anything. So far, I've been going through them and I kind of like some of them, but nothing is like, I love it. Like none of this, like Lisa's is nice, but it's tacky right now. And it's not soaking in the way I'd want it to. I want something that's just gonna soak in like real quick, but also keep my skin feeling hydrated. If you know anything, put it in the comments. If you got any suggestions of a product I should try, any of the different artisan elixirs, serums, whatnot, let me know in the comments. I'm looking for new products. So if you got anything that's highly recommended, let me know. And that's it for my shave today. We'll see you guys on the Shaving Cadre. If you haven't checked us out, come join us. It's a great forum. Lots of great guys on there. www.theshavingcadre.com. CADRE. And we'll see you guys on the forums later.